play is the means of learning, and sparkling literacy, knowledge, science, and things like that. So we use props to have that help. And these 2 pages here are just to give you, 3 sample props. And Sharon will take over.
I'm so glad I get to move.
Yes, you can move now. We have a lot to move today.
Hi, thank you, everybody. Oh, back there by the door. Hi. All right. First of all, we spoke about props briefly. Well, what really are props? Well, props can easily be used within unstructured play activities, as well as play activities and movement-based lessons. And props can be used to spark a child's creativity and imagination, to enhance the learning of new information, and to reinforce already learned concepts. Props also can be used to promote creative thinking and can add a sense of realism to any playful learning experience. Now, I'd like to break props into 3 types. And the first type is visual, something that children can see, like a book, a poster, or let's use Mr. Bones. I get them like 75% off right after on November 1st. Mm-hmm. And what happens is, what children will do is, they love to pose, like Mr. Bones here. And I've seen so many times where children will use their bodies to imitate various forms of movements. They'll have a Mr. Bones, a Miss Bones, who will have children surrounding them as they form different shapes, and then children imitate their movements. And then we have Bones parades throughout the indoor play space. So go back to Mr. Bones. For auditory props, in your learning centers, it's sound, it's music. In a learning center where you might be learning about weather, the thunder roller represents the sound of thunder. This is purchased through Big Brazos. They used to be over at NAUIC. Big Brazos, B-R-A-Z-O-S. B-I-G is the first word, and B-R-A-Z-O-S. I know they were redoing their website. They're down in Texas. And Rachel Day is the person who's in charge of that company. It's a very wonderful company on different types of multicultural props. As far as tactile props where children can touch, hold, and feel objects like bubble wrap and small figures, we can also use rope, and obviously not to tie children up with, but certainly a child will take a piece of rope, will take this and form different shapes, letters, numbers, and different odd-sized types of shapes. They will then take the same movement vocabulary words and practice using pathways and directions and relationships of their body with the particular object. So if it was a circle, they might be stepping inside of it, outside of, moving around the object. And we've seen many children take their ropes and combine them, and again having parallel play, literally parallel play, where they take 2 ropes and they form 2 parallel lines, even if it's swiggling around. And they represent the brooks, the edge of brooks. An old-time game was called crossing over the brook, where children would stand on one side of the brook and jump over and try not to get their sneakers wet by the imaginary water. It's like a good fun game for them, and also involving movement. We can have props visual on display. We can have 1 prop for each child, or a child might decide to share, hopefully, with another child, or in small groups.